Alright, so here today, first off, I gotta say thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. I also gotta say 4 days until Girls Frontline 2 releases. I also gotta say giveaway soon when the entire launch happens, so prepare for that. As always, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, thank you all. We got a fun topic here today. I want to make this clear. I am not going to doom post. I'm not going to say anything. All I'm telling you is the news of what happened recently. This has sparked a bit of conversation in the Girls Frontline 2 community. And basically, I was super hyped yesterday. I was hoping that they didn't do something like this. But we don't know for sure until the update happens, the game comes out, and everything proceeds afterwards of how the system affects it. The devs have been kind of vocal of what they plan to do. This one was just a shot out of left field, which we wonder why it was done and how it was done and the reasoning for it. But again, this could be fine if things are changed to account for this. But again, I want to say that they've been kind of vocal about what their plans are. Again, this was not expected in the slightest way, but hopefully things are okay here. Again, if you are a player on CN, has this ever happened? And what do you think about this as a CN player? As I do know a lot of my comments were helping me in my previous videos. I do truly appreciate that, by the way. Let's get into things here. Girls Frontline 2 officially has put out some tweets here today, and they are some important ones. So let's first start over here. First thing, if you like this outfit over here, Krollic's outfit, Prancing Bunny, available for a limited time in the Outfit Boutique starting on December 3rd. Again, we're going to have this outfit over here. For right now, I don't know how they're pricing cosmetics. If anybody does know that information, I would kind of like to know it, so let me know how we go on that one. But it is a pretty cool costume. If you are into bunny costumes, I know that's a big seller with the Nikkei community. Definitely Shift Up has said, like, hey, the bunny costumes make some money, so we're going to keep making them. You can never have enough bunnies, as the CEO said, but it's a time-limited outfit coming out, again, with the launch of the game December 3rd. Be ready for it again. We're only a few days out. And also, by the way, forgot to say this, but hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. Just wanted to put that out there. Beyond that, they put an announcement up, and this announcement is what kind of sparked controversy, and this is kind of what did it. If you were to go to the comments, I'm pretty sure people are, like, kind of, scared. Please, my wallet can take a beating over here, and they told me different. And a game about this, I'm pretty sure there was, I admire your enthusiasm, but if you're releasing both banners like this, I hope you scale the rewards respectively. 38 likes again. It's a bit scary because the game launches, by the way, December 3rd, and the first banner is already confirmed to be Swomy, but it's not just Swomy, it's also Ullrid, who both, by the way, released separately when it came to the Girls Frontline CN version. Both of them released, again, 3 weeks apart from each other, which means their banner duration was for 6 weeks. These both, Swomy and Ullrid, launched day 1 and only last for 3 weeks. If it was like, hey, we extended the banner, allowed you to have time to go for them, fine. If you at least made a statement like, hey, we're doing 2 banners at launch, but we're going to scale up the rewards for launch because we obviously know you need it, and that will be fine. Like, again, if the entire game gets a ×2 on all reward currency and everything, and they do put 2 banners at one time, is that really an issue to a degree? No, because you ×2 everything, so everything is much easier to acquire, and maybe versus pulling 1, pulling 2, you change it to pulling 1 out of the 2. Again, things are just a little bit better that way, so we won't know the answer until confirmed when the game launches, but it is a bit of a scary time where, again, we just got to launch and we're already announcing 2 banners day 1. A bit stressful, but you never know. We load in game, there's a free Ullrid waiting for us. I don't know, man. I can't say much, but until we get that confirmed answer, I'm not going to panic or doom post yet, but I do hope that the global version doesn't choose to rush everything, because, again, we do know the famous phrase that every game has, global shaft, which it happens. Global gets shafted when it comes to these CN games, these JP games, and these KR games. The global version does get less love, less gifts, less, or more of a speeding up banner, right? So less time to save, but we'll see again. So December 3rd to the 25th, we're going to have a rate up for Ullrid alongside Swomy. Both are releasing at the same time. If you're going to ask me who to go for, I'll have a full dedicated video on that once we get closer to launch, but I'm going to deep dive that again, going through some of the comments my CN players left me and everything. If you have an answer also, comment down below. Give an answer here, but I'll have a full video dedicated to that, breaking down the kits and why they operate the way they do, and kind of what we know about these and how CN players adjusted their tier lists and such back then when they released originally. But Ullrid, Nemesis, Cheetah, these are the weapons associated. She, again, is a very cool character because of her sword. The reason I wanted to pull for her is because of the sword, and that to me looks like sick, bro. So I'm biased, but Swomy looks like the better character for support and longevity that way. That kind of, to me, seems like the case there, but keep it going. If you want to wonder about her weapon, it's an elite weapon, the Rectrix. We'll go with that. The type is Blade. Very cool, again, looking. And again, in game, you can actually take a look into this. She basically can also dash through cover and kind of full rush somebody, which we can actually check in the skill kit in a second here. She is a very powerful character, and I do think she has a lot of well, want and need around her, okay? A way to relax, you've come to the right person. I recommend the Soul Extractor. Okay. It's a great stress relief tool. We have both the images over here for the kit. I'll read through it just to make sure you guys are aware about it, and then we'll check out the PV and then the video. Ullrid, the Vanguard class, a doll with great ambitions. She draws friends to her side and her bold nature and strong decisiveness. However, she occasionally longs for a quiet corner to unload her burden and rest. Basically, I think they were talking about she had like stress release toys or something like that, or like abilities to relieve stress, and she's like the one to go to for that. It's kind of funny, but again, the characters and everything, they obviously have a lot of lore around them, personality and such. So always a fun thing to deep dive, similar to Nikkei's advice system and such like that. You have to a degree something similar. Warning shot, basic attack, targeted, deals physical damage, again standard. Hunter sight, active targeted melee debuff. Deals melee physical damage and gains additional movement if the target is not killed. Applies Mark of Prey to the target. Oh my god. Blade Whirlwind. Active targeted melee. Deals melee physical damage. Gains Whirlwind after attacking. Hidden Pursuit. Ultimate targeted melee. Deals melee physical damage to the enemy target with the highest HP within one tile. Consumes all stacks of Hunter's Talent to increase damage dealt by this attack. If there's 2 stacks of Hunter's Talent or more, gains Camouflage. Optical Camouflage passive. Gains Hunter's Talent, and again, this over here, Index, the same thing we talked about yesterday, after active attacks. At the start or end of the enemy's turn, if Ullrid's HP is below 30%, she gains Camouflage. That's again there. So she's basically a hunter. Let's be honest here. That's basically what she is, dude. Gains camouflage, stalks you, does damage to you, doesn't kill you, applies a sort of debuff or a mark there that says, hey, I'm coming for you next turn, so don't you worry. Very scary character. Very wonderful. Fixed key over here, swift action. When possessing the whirlwind status, Ullrid can use basic attacks and other active skills, but they consume an additional 2, again, indexes. Fixed key, what is it, predation? Predation? Yeah, I don't know. Ignores 30% of enemies, targets defense, then, or when there are, again, no enemy units within 3 tiles of the target. Fixed key, appropriate caution. Gains 3 points at that same index at the start of the battle. Fixed key, ideal state. When there are no allied units within 3 tiles of Ullrid, excluding summoned units, increases Ullrid's critical rate by 20%. So when she's basically alone there, she gets some more crit rate, which is kind of good. Fixed again, key leader's intimidation. When at full HP, damage dealt is increased by 50%. So until she takes damage, she has a 50% increase. Fixed key, hunters again, acuity, equity. I have no idea. When exploiting phase weakness, gains attack up 1 for 2 turns. Common key, mangle. If the enemy's target HP is not full before the attack, increases damage dealt to them by 7. So that is again her full key introduction. That is again her full skill introduction, and again her brief character overview. We have her PV over here real quick. I'll just play it. A shorter one than the Suomi one. That was like 3 minutes long, 250. This is at least 157. So we'll go through it and then wrap up the video here. But basically on Ullrid and Suomi launch day 1, a bit of a scary time because again a lot of players were not expecting that. From the CN version, it's 3-week gap. You had the release of Suomi on Ullrid on June 5th, and then June 25th you had the release of Suomi. So again, a big change here. First they announced Suomi, then they announced Ullrid. Bolt release day 1 with the game, last 3 weeks, not 6 weeks. So again, it's a little bit more of a weird thing, but again, I'm not gonna panic until we see how the rewards are for the game. If there's a launch event that kind of, compensates you for that, it's just again double banner at launch is it's a bit scary. And if each update past this one progresses the same way, where it's like, hey, we're gonna do 2 banners every update to catch up to CN, then you know what type of game you're running into here. But I do hope that they don't throw the game because I was excited and I don't want. Dude, every game I pick up, there's always one issue. I hate it. But I'm hoping for the best here. That maybe they give a response soon or some sort of idea of why they chose to do what they do. But we'll see what they exactly planned. But as always, that's mainly what I want to talk about here today. Again, pretty cool character. She uses a bow and arrow, and then she uses a katana most of the time. And again, the weapon you're going for is the katana one, which is pretty cool. So as you can again see, she kind of dashes into attack there. Earlier when we were looking at the cover thing there, she basically goes to the cover and attacks. But pretty cool again, PV. We like it for the most part, and we end off on the famous anime slash. That same transition, and boom, very cool stuff there. Again, Ullrid coming soon to again Girls Frontline 2. Then we see a little bit of an idea here for what she looks like in lobby, and again we can take a look into it, see the VA, and basically move on here. But let's take a break. Yeah, looks pretty cool. That's mainly what I got for you here today. All right, take care, have fun. Just wanted to go through this again. Get ready. Global launch is almost there. Suomi, Ullrid. Who are you going for? To me, Suomi looks like the better one on paper, but we'll talk about Ullrid also, and kind of the pros and cons for both characters, and who I think again would be best for you to kind of splurge on. So take care, have fun, peace out.